Machinery Pete rolling out a blast from the past and a few farm favorites from some of your childhoods. Here's Pete.
Well, folks, we're going to talk about something a little different today. ATVs. So I'm pushing 60 years old, and man, I remember back in the early to mid 1980s when ATVs were really becoming popular. My brothers and sister and I had a Honda Big Red three-wheeler, and man, was that thing fun. Slightly dangerous, but man, did we have fun. So, of course, ATVs and UTVs have really changed over the years. They've got so massive and updated and, compiling auction prices. I've actually compiled over 30,000 auction prices on ATVs and UTVs over the years. Now, actually, if you look back to the 1980s, the nostalgia factor, it is very strong. In fact, on an auction back on October 7th of 2020 in Hatton, North Dakota, this beautiful 1986 Honda Big Red three-wheeler, ATC 250 ES with a new battery. So for $7,600, that was an auction by my friends at Steffes Group. Now, on the topic of vintage Honda three-wheelers, you maybe have heard this story. I just ran across it. It was on a great piece on a website called thedrive.com, piece written by writer Byron Hurd. But recently, an outfit out of Louisiana called DNA Restorations sold a private collection from a seller in New York with nearly 100 vintage Honda ATVs, including a still new in the box 1986 Honda ATC 250R. This thing, folks, sold for $200,000. You talk the power of nostalgia. That actually reminded me of a tractor we saw sold back on October 28th of 2020 in Spears, Saskatchewan, a 1992 John Deere 4760 that our dealer had put new in his shed. And it had only 3 hours on it when it sold at auction in 2020. Sold for $197,028 US. So I guess the moral of the story here, folks, just go out and buy yourself the most popular ATV, tractor, car, skid steer, whatever. Put it in the shed, wait 30 or 40 years, and the payoff can be quite large.